Guys, it's me, Banjo, and I heard a lot of y'all were trying to become Gorilla Tag streamers, kind of like I do. And so I thought today I'd give you a step-by-step tutorial on how you can become a Gorilla Tag streamer. But first, there are a few requirements. You have to have a PC, a graphics card and CPU that is able to connect with the MetaQuest software. And even if you don't have a PC, you can still use a laptop. It worked for me for my first 4 months of my channel. It will look really laggy depending on your components of the laptop, but that's just what you gotta sacrifice. Starting with downloading an app called OBS. So you just wanna look up OBS and go to the first thing that pops up, obsproject.com. You're gonna click the Windows release, but I've already downloaded this, so I don't need to. After clicking the Windows release, you're gonna go through the steps of downloading it. When you download it, you wanna open it and it should look something a little bit like this. Now see, I already have these scenes over here, so we're gonna make a new scene, which I already made by clicking the plus button and naming it Gorilla Tag Live. So with this Gorilla Tag Live scene, you have all this and it looks pretty complicated. You have your settings, virtual camera, all this stuff. I mean, like, where do you even begin with doing this? So where you begin is you start by clicking this plus, and then you want to click display capture or game capture, whichever one works for you. Game capture allows you just to record the game, and screen capture records your screen. So game capture, if I had a game open right now, let's say Gorilla Tag would show up here. Nothing else, just Gorilla Tag. But if you wanted more than just that, you could do a display capture, which I do. This is what I do. Display capture, you select your display. I have 3 monitors, so I'm gonna go my first one and see. It's just showing what we can see. You can see everything, this is what you got so far. So when you have your display capture or your game capture, you're also gonna click plus and you're gonna click text source. You're gonna click the text. And with this text, you can name it code. Oh, sorry, I have lots of already codes. So I'm gonna just say map/code. All right, and so then that's not gonna be your actual text. So this is actually gonna be the text that you're gonna be using for your code. So you're gonna say what the code is, and then you're gonna say what the code is. Okay, so now you have this big thing up and it looks super messy. So let's make that a little smaller. And we can put it like right here. The next thing you usually see on Gorilla Tag streams are the subscriber count. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get our subscriber counts. Now this is one of the hardest steps, so please pay attention here. First, you wanna open up YouTube. After opening up YouTube, you wanna go to your creator's YouTube studio. Then you wanna go to your analytics page on your tab and click see live count. This is where you have your subscriber count. So you wanna copy this link up here. After copying, you wanna open up your OBS and click plus. Then you're gonna click browser and name it sub count. So you're gonna get rid of this already link, and then you're gonna paste this using the command control V. Now you should have this subscriber source, but you can see your channel and all that analytics stuff. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold your Alt key and then go here. And you can move this up or down. I like to do it like this, and this, and this, where you just have a nice subscriber count. So then, but you still see the background of it. So you're gonna right click this if you want this to be no background. You're gonna click filters, plus filter, color key, okay, custom color, select color, pick screen color, and boom, click the color of the gray. After that, you should have a no background sub count. So now you have what any other Gorilla Tag live streamer should have, and you can always mess around with this, change the font. You could also always add a another text saying like new code every 5 subs. And you can always make that smaller by just going in the top right corner. So this should be like a normal layout, but I'm gonna show you the trick on how you can increase your viewership by doing this. So right now, the only way to find your live stream when you go live is to find it through the homepage. But a lot of people, they like scrolling through the YouTube Shorts, which I'm gonna teach you how to be able to get found on the YouTube Shorts page. So you're gonna go to your settings. You're gonna go to your video settings, and you're gonna see your base canvas and your output. So you wanna change your base to 1080 and then do a lowercase x 1920. So then you want to cross this off and click 1080 lowercase x 1920. Click apply. And then now you have a short, like a short stream type thing. So this is what I personally do. You totally don't have to do the step. So, but this would be about how it looks is like right here. Step of going live. You have to, this is how you go live. So you're gonna say you want to start streaming and you have to manage your broadcast. And so this should be pretty much blank. And so I'm gonna teach you what all of this stuff does and what it means. So the title, you may call it Gorilla Tag Live. And the description may be something like anything about the stream, like this is my first stream. And then you can pick which one. I'm gonna do unlisted for now because this is just for the video, but if you want other people to see it, go public mode. And then you want to say yes it's made for kids or no it's not made for kids. I recommend saying no it is not made for kids so people can comment on it. Saying yes saying no it's made for kids doesn't mean it has any inappropriate content. It just means that it's not subjected to lower audience. So then you're gonna choose your latency, which I just recommend going normal. And then you don't have to enable any of this stuff, but you're gonna select your thumbnail. So I'm gonna pick a random picture that I have no clue of, like this red box, I guess. But you should have a thumbnail, and if you don't, you could just make one, or just don't use a thumbnail. I don't know, but it's very helpful to have a thumbnail. So just get that. So, and then you're gonna click remember these settings before you go live, and then you're gonna create broadcast and start the stream. And then to stop streaming, you just click that and say stop streaming. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have any more questions, please leave them down in the comments. I'll get my best to respond to everyone. And thank you for watching. Bye.